Stop overthinking. Dao De Jing's secret to a calm mind. Free your mind with Chinese philosophy.
The Tao that can be spoken is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. Some things can only be seen clearly once we let go of words. Before words arise, the Tao remains whole. Once named, the Tao takes on form. A name is but a trace of the nameless. All descriptions are but shadows of reality. Therefore, I learned to be silent. In silence, the Tao reveals itself. I see myself as a speck of dust between heaven and earth, yet that speck reflects the entire universe. I dissolve into the breath of wind and rhythm of rain. Every bird's song and morning mist are words of the Tao. I need not seek the Tao. It already dwells within me. When I cease to argue, the Tao shines forth. When possession ends, the heart becomes free. Freedom comes not from having all, but from letting all go. The sky does not strive to be high, nor the sea to be deep. They simply are themselves. When I stop striving, I return to myself. The self fades like morning mist before the sun. There is no me to hold, no mind to lose. Only soft breath remains, merging with all things. The mountain speaks not, yet teaches patience. The wind does not think, yet knows freedom. The grass does not fight, yet turns greener after rain. When we follow nature, the heart finds peace. Not more, not less, needing no proof. All things have their place within the Tao. Rivers flow, clouds drift, and I follow their way. No force, no resistance, no turmoil. Nature itself is truth. When I see my smallness, fear disappears, for that smallness is part of the whole. The universe makes no difference between dust and stars. Both are expressions of the Tao. I once tried hard to grasp the truth, but the tighter I grasp, the more it fades. Only when my hands are empty do I truly understand. The Tao is not in scriptures, but in the breath of the present. Every step can be a lesson. Every drop of water contains the whole ocean. Every moment is eternal if the heart is still. The Tao is not far. We just walk too fast. Stop and listen to the wind within your heart. When you stop seeking, you will find. When you stop holding, you will gain. When distinctions fade, all becomes clear. Peace does not come from the outside. It comes when we stop comparing. Like stream water, it becomes muddy only when stirred. When the heart is still, truth reveals itself. Do not strive to understand, just feel. Feel the warmth of the sun and the coolness of the breeze. That is the Tao breathing. I no longer wish to control, only to be present. Fully present in each moment. Every second is a doorway to infinity. Infinity is not far, it is within this very breath. I learn to live as light as a cloud. Only when the heart no longer fears loss does it truly know love. Love is not holding tight, but letting free. When we let go, our hearts become vast. The more we cling, the more we lose. Only those who know how to release can truly receive. Happiness lies not in having, but in contentment. When we know enough, the universe smiles with us. Those who do not contend can never be defeated, because they flow with the Tao, not against it. Like water, gentle yet strong enough to cut through stone. Water does not contend, therefore it reaches everywhere. Live like water, formless and free. The Tao flows endlessly, yet is never in a hurry. Everything arrives in its own time. Don't urge a flower to bloom before the light comes. Don't resent the night. It helps you see the stars. The Tao is within the most ordinary things. A single breath, a single smile. That is the universe. Once we realize this, there's nothing left to seek, for we have always been in the Tao, from beginning to end. When you stop seeking, the Tao comes to you. When you cease to contend, peace arises. All suffering begins with desire. When desire fades, happiness appears. I no longer try to understand the Tao. I let the Tao live through me. When the mind is still, wisdom shines. When wisdom shines, compassion arises. Compassion is not pity, but understanding. Once we understand, we stop judging. Without judgment, our heart becomes vast like the sky. In that sky, everything is accepted. Seeing myself, I see all beings, for I and all beings are not two. All boundaries are illusions. When illusion fades, we return to oneness. In that oneness, there is neither joy nor sorrow, only stillness and light. I melt into it like dew returning to the sky. And in that moment, I am completely free.